I would then proceed to go blow my brains out.
Why is it on YouTube? I don't know your YouTube.
It's Dirty Dandy. It's my YouTube.
It's okay. It's alright. Can you kiss my boobies better now? But it hurts. I want you to make it better. You hate me.
Buy Xbox One X, get Metro Exodus.
Are you serious? Metro Exodus is not coming to PlayStation 4? I'm fucking mad now.
You just focus on his whipping. Focus on the whipping.
Tre'Davious White.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo.
Of course, it's raining.
New Airfield in Orchard Park. The scene a few moments ago. Here it is.
Of course, it's raining. The one game I don't want it. I want good weather.
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills.
It's the one game I wanted good weather.
And
don't worry about it.
Over the back line of the end zone for
either that or snow. Either that or snow is what I wanted. So.
Let's all go to court. Let's go have some fly now. Yeah, some
Nice Wildcat. Yeah, of course. That dude, you're a fucking O-lineman, gets the block from hell that I need. Of course he does.
Across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows.
I don't care that you run the Wildcat. I'm just saying you get the, of course, you get the block that you fucking need.
Those guys trying to play some defense.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Outside, complete to Sharp. And taking it across midfield and inside
that was Micah Hyde.
45. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And that's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number.
He's at you in the chat right now, Jelly.
You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The 2nd down throw here for Mariota. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown.
That's bullshit, dude, because I was in front of him.
So let's sort this out. Ryan Suckup on for the point after.
That was bullshit.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. throwing here to start the drive. And right
Oh,
away,
what the fuck?
It's picked up by the Titans.
I got some stupid animation and he couldn't grab the ball. Are you fucking kidding me, game?
Both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, that maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Because warm-ups were dry.
Oh, well, dry. Now you've got to make the change up, and it's the first quarter. Might take them a little time to settle in on their focus and concentration.
Yes, he did. That's the fullback dive, halfback flip play that he likes.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
You fucking asked for it.
What?
From the gun, Mariota. And that is caught by Davis.
Or don't fucking go back at all into coverage. Just sit there. Okay, that worked. Even though I fucking changed your route.
In for 6. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
That worked, game.
Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now 14-0. Now here's Succop out to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
What are you doing, bro?
Checking something. Why did I fucking do that? That's right. I don't want him in.
If you want to win, put Paul Paxton in.
He is in, but that's not who's it. That's not who I'm moving. Alright, there we go. Now we're good. Okay.
Now they get set to head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jarrell Casey. Busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here.
How do you keep fumbling? Hold on to the fucking football!
And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
Okay, after those first 2 drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be called for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight fumbles for them to start.
Paxton, you're about done in this game. Honestly, Paxton, you're about coming out of this game.
Sometimes just mentally not prepared, and it shows up in these types of plays.
Got a man, and it's taken.
Of course, it switches me to the opposite guy when I wanted to switch. I wanted to switch to the dude in front. No, it switches me to the dude behind.
3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first
I have a problem with that. It should switch it to the dude I want it to switch to, not
now
the one who's supposed to.
about to kick it away.
Who you want to switch to, bro? That's unrealistic. The computer don't know what you're
This is taken at his 4.
I need to put a retina thing on there so that way when I look at my screen, the player I look at is who it switches to.
And now out come the Bills. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Detroit! Detroit!
The first carry now for Rob Kelly. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now back to throw. He'll leave it for Kelly, complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at...
I'm proud of Tally. He's got a 4-2 record defense.
27.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll hand it off to Kelly. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Detroit! Detroit!
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now
Great.
to the punt on
Great.
the play, we've got a man
Fucking
down
best running back just went down.
So on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it away. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. With it is Jackson. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Just show him and let him see and let him cook.
One.
Double safety blitz. I like it.
Mariota on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. On 3rd down, Mariota. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Get that shit out of here.
He knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points. Pressure comes.
Can you block? Tight end, you are to my right. Step over and block. I put you on a...
Absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Out of the gun, they'll look to
I threw the ball. I threw the ball. I threw the ball.
Down he goes again. D Ford.
He's going to be a bitch and do this the whole game. That's fine.
Number 9 now on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
I am literally blitzing everybody. Blitz is Deacon saying I can't run. And
they'll set up to throw. Going up top. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a fourth down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. The second down and 10th there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type...
I got a pause, Tower. I think my depth chart's stuck.
Actually, I'd ask for more than that wide receiver from the Bills. Throw power, 80 speed, look at combination. If I didn't get James, I'd offer you whatever you needed. Now that I got James.
Contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
One.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
I yelled at the football game.
Now Mariota going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And here come the Bills. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Throwing now is Allen. He's got his man. It's Brandon Coleman. A big play here for the Bills. 45 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. finally taken down, and it's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Allen to throw once more. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Detroit! Green 39! Green 39! Gone!
Allen now on 3rd and goal. Buying time to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Yeah, right,
Get
Kane.
there and pick it.
Yeah, right, Kane. He falls down, and then none of my dudes are fast enough to get to him. Fuck off.
Now he's free. The 40, 20, 10.
That is the worst shit in the entire world, and I lob that shit too. Whatever, game.
That pick six extending this
Whatever.
lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I said Harold Landry's a goon, and Cal's like, yeah, whatever.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. This quarterback now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down.
All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
So the shotgun snap to Allen, and he rifles one incomplete. Jaron Brown, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90! Gone!
Allen will try again on second down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Allen now looks to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
The Bills on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 15.
Detroit! Gone!
From the gun, it's Allen. Over the middle, Jaron Brown's got it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Marquette King now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Here's Mariota. And Davis with it left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. First down, Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue? And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Of course, he just runs and hurry up, too. Biggest bitch move in Madden. Run, hurry up. Get out of here. Give me that.
This is a live football.
I did.
Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe they're looking at
I was throwing it way behind him. Why the fuck? Oh my God, Josh Allen. I threw it.
His guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Matthews, the intended target.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win.
I don't know how you fucked that up.
No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Following the interception here, Mariota. That is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw here for Mariota. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. 3rd and long here for Mariota. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good.
Hoping I can block it
will stay right
again.
Where it is. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Gone! Detroit! Gone!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A minute 59 to go in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Here's Allen. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Whatever. 99 throw power, the ball should have been there.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but
99 throw power. That ball should have been there. 99 throw power.
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
A 1st down throw for Mariota. Uncorks one for Davis. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play, Mariota to Davis. 48 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mariota on 1st down. Throw left side complete. It's Taylor. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
To throw Mariota. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Matt Milano coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
And this time that one, fuck.
Put this one right through, and they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now.
I wonder why you're complaining that you're lagging when you're winning the game.
Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes. And all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man complete. The 20, 10, and all the way home for the Bills touchdown. Jerron Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills claw one back.
Yeah, you heard it, right?
Exhale.
You heard the exhale, and I'm taking that from their bench because finally, right before the half, they find a way to get the ball in the end zone and get some points on the board. Maybe they can use that to kickstart them for the second half.
Yeah, just to get something before going into the lockers. And now in the second half, they can just tighten.
It's what they want to do. Tighten down everything they're doing, and then maybe explode at the right time.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On 2nd down, Mariota again. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The Titans on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the gun, Mariota dumps it off to Lewis. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half here, Mariota. Oh, going deep here for Taylor. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And a very good return, but a penalty marker is down. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Detroit! Detroit!
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to air one out. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jerron Brown with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills are in for 6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Working out of the gun, Mariota going underneath for Lewis. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They're looking for a spark defensively. When he went for that ball, probably thought he had a chance at the pick. Now, remember, they had 2 last week in the win, obviously losing here.
Well, you talked about looking for a spark, and the best sparks are when you make big plays for your team, and he had an opportunity there. Couldn't haul it in, but that doesn't mean they're going to back off at all. They figure if they can get one of those takeaways, they can spark their team to a win. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking to find some space for Dion Lewis there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Throwing again. Mariota on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Mariota again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Allen now on 1st down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. He finds the opening past the 40. It was Rashard Matthews here on the catch. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. will try again on second down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mariota now. All going deep here for Taylor. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field. And really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll throw again. Mariota. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
Cover 2 invert.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Bob, give me a break, Dane.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills getting set to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far,
and the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Fucking come on, dude.
To throw, and the pressure gets to him again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Green 39! Green 39! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Jones has it. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence. And he's achieved that in this performance.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
First down, Mariota fighting a safety valve here. That's complete. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
He's been out for 6 weeks.
Let's go.
Great Derrick Henry, like I told you.
No, I have Derrick Henry. I love him.
The pitch to Henry. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one 28 yards on the ground.
This is going to sound crazy, but that type of a carry, big-time run, actually brings a high and a low to it. The high, of course, is the run. But the low, he didn't quite get to the end zone, just short of the pylon. What do you think he's doing in the huddle right now? Guaranteed he's lobbying for the football.
They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you got all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. The left side completion to Jones. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Marquette King now. He's been terrific so far. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Here's Jackson. A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, it's Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up, and a loose football.
Oh, my God. Wow, that is bullshit. That is bullshit. No, that's Mariota for you with bullshit with that other thing.
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. You've got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
This will be caught inside the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this event...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Mariota to throw it. And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown.
Fuck game.
As his guys are in for 6. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that will extend this big lead. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Give him 30 yards there.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Green 39! Green 39! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
On first down, Allen. He's going to look deep down the field. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. One.
Out of his end zone, Mariota. And his throw is incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no.
Oh, had to get it out quickly, but it's blocked. It's picked up. Remember, the ball is live. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. In for the score. And the Bills are able to make things a bit more respectable. Forbath able to convert the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game
No, not really. I've always known how to do it. I just don't do it that often.
If you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Mariota on first down. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And now the Bills.
I'm not going to sit there and let you run hurry up. I'm not going to do that.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. To throw is Mariota. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 21.
Mariota not fumble that
in the red zone. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a third down. Throwing, Mariota. And this one is incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play here for Buffalo. 57 yards. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone?
That's not even what I clicked. That's not even what I clicked.
Another boomer.
I clicked wide receiver quick and it did that.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. We've got a lopsided game here.
I literally clicked on wide receiver quick.
We discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter.
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the problem.
I really don't, but...
Know what it says? What? Let's discuss how we got here.
I wasn't paying attention when I fucking hiked it.
This game, how they managed to keep control of this game.
Because I came out in the wrong formation.
How we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Nope.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And Davis with it left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again. And he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That one goes for 24 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
A first down throw for Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Mariota again. Dumps it off to Lewis. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, used to sing in this situation when this game...
It's all right, I'll just report him after the game for running up the score.
That lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
Singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
And now out come the Bills. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final?
All right, I'm going to click on this play again, and if it puts me in a punt formation, this game's broken.
Be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great
This
look
game's
at
broken.
that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Leopard! Gone! Detroit! Gone!
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield and nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest
Dude, I clicked on the fucking top one and it did it again. Oh my god, game, you're breaking. You're broken, game. You're broken. You're broken.
And you got to trust yourself.
You're broken.
And go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
It's like every other play I'm clicking on right now is a punt formation play.
They come into enemy
What the fuck?
territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road.
I literally clicked on 4 verts and it did this.
Fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one.
Detroit! Set! Green 39! Detroit!
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Flush to his right. Caught on the right side by Jones. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out.
What do you mean, what the fuck?
Trying to evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Left side, caught by Matthews. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Bills passing game, getting him down the field. They've got another first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Gone!
Now Allen again. And now Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans.
Wow, but I hit Mariota and he doesn't fumble. Okay, game.
You can't afford to make any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it?
Doesn't matter.
It's an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
He does not have super fucking high killing ability.
Most quarterbacks don't have super high fear.
Mariota has good killing. He's actually classified as a scrambling quarterback.
Mariota here to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver.
Find that low pass, okay.
And now it's second down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Lamar Jackson, probably the best currently quarterback in the game.
One!
From the gun, Mariota. Well, going deep here for Taylor. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Mariota again. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Just hike the ball, let's go.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got
scored a
rain
few
throughout
touchdowns,
the
so it's good
entire
news.
game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those
I'm
guys
a
that's
little
skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly.
I'm going to check.
Carrying isn't good.
So for Tennessee,
I'm going to check Mariota's carrying. I'm going to check both their carryings. Just so I can bitch and gripe.
Next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far.
Well, we know out of me and Jolly who's got the better special teams.
God damn. Fucking Josh Allen has paranoid sense of pressure and forces passes aggressively.
Said not for me, didn't you, buddy?
What's Mariota's carrying?
He's got 2 more carrying than your guy.
Okay, then your dude should have put the ball on the ground. I rest my case.
No, Tal. Who the fuck hit my guy? Hmm?
Who?
You're a fucking bum.
Micah Hyde, who's got 80 plus hit power.
Let's see, Micah Hyde. I'll tell you what his hit power is. Micah Hyde. Hit power is 45.
No.
Yes, it is. The fuck it's not. I just looked at it.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I got it wrong. I got the jersey numbers confused. It was Jimmy Ward. I apologize.
Okay. Jimmy Ward. What's he playing? Corner?
Safety. But yeah.
Strong safety. There. What?
He said as a corner, but I haven't moved him. I moved him to safety. So.
Jimmy Ward. Hit power 77. That is still hot dookie sauce.
Doesn't matter. He should put the ball on the ground.
You got hit by fucking linebackers, Tal.
The one time I put Pryor in the box and he didn't fumble, and that's bullshit too. Jordan Pryor can hit.
Let's see. C.J. Mosley, 90 hit power. Woodyard, 80 hit power. Edmonds, 84 hit power. Landry, 83. D, if D would have smacked you, you wouldn't have gave up the ball. Your corner has higher hit power than my left outside linebacker. At 676. My D tackle has 88 hit power. My right end has 89. And my left hand is fucking garbage, has 78.
You wanna hop on farming?